Oh, I gotta get that song again, don't I? No, Ishkabibble, that happened outside of the 24-hour frame. No, wait, was it 24 hours was the window, or was it 4 minutes that you could do a trick to prevent the death of others? Because that me getting skullified goes way back. Hey, Beowulf. Also, I had to be a cat today in Remake 2, and it was weird, because I played a lot of basketball. How often did you go? Yeah. I didn't. But that little fucker sure did in a very heavy Scottish accent. I'm going to go over here now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just like, oh my god, Kate. Could you be any more Scottish?
Imagining Revo just with his like cat ear headphones on at the office. Everybody time walks by and looking at him, just shaking their head. There he is, role playing as a cat again.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't clip that. Like, I just look at Kate and I think of that old meme of I'm so British I shit the Queen, but I can't think of anything Scottish. Boy howdy, I do hope we can finish this today. Did you see the posters? I believe so, which are pretty cheeky. It's Ruby Rocks and Emerald Coast, right? Yeah, that was pretty cheeky. I like that. Yeah, this is the perfect one. Turn this off, turn this on, turn this off. Mark that. Okay, good, it's still in the quick bar. Why is it over here now? Wrong screen! Gabe, what are you doing? Hang on a second. There, good lord. It decided to go to my rightmost screen, which is where the dashboard is, and I'm just like, what? Hello? Okay, last time on Ghost Trip, just heard the most tragic story ever about how one little girl's, like, desire for a delightful Christmas, birthday celebration resulted in so much heartbreak. But it's also suspected that something might have interfered with that, which makes me go, wait, someone else knows what the ghost trick is. Which makes this...
An impossible move.
Which makes this really strange. But also, why? Why in God's name would they... Why in God's name would a ghost spite someone that hard? Also, I'm gonna pour myself a drink real quick. I realize I got nothing near for that, so I'll be right back. Let's get the ball rolling. Chapter 13. What an auspicious chapter to start on. I visited the novelist apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about the mistaken identity kidnapping. Novelist? Oh, right. As long as there's any possibility that it could be our own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution. You might need to replace that ice pack because it is literally water now. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Man, your typing is atrocious. Also, your posture.
You don't know what it means to be a typist.
I know what it means to be a typist. I do it every day. My darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out to play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. Okay, whoever sold you that lighter is fucking awful, but that's no reason to go out late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look what it brought you. It's worse than ever. Also, thanks for the sub, Divine Hero. Also, thanks for the sub, Arena. Hype train, I guess? Thanks for the sub, Lord Tyrion. Ah!
How long would it take Highway to notice?
Notice what? Ah, fair. Look, I'm sorry, I just had 3 subs in a row, and Twitch apparently decided to bring up the...
Oh, that I would know.
Twitch apparently thought that was enough for the clackers. Yeah, thanks for the $1. Ah! Hype! Get hype!
Now you get this drain to level 10, you destroy this man.
God, yeah. I would just collapse if we got to level 10. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Strike! Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's past midnight. Not tonight. Fuck that man. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I mean, I already knew that, but still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development, too. Amelie wants to call her father. If I could just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. How do I button? Right. The phone! Uh-oh. No, don't you ruin this! Don't you ruin this thing, you bitch! Don't say it like that, Ishkabibble! Amelie, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about Mama? He's the Justice Minister, you know? All you do is write weird novels. Grounded for life. Holy shit! What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expression? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? What an awful woman. Oh, this is even the worse. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now so you won't do anything mischievous. What a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are. I do know I'd have to do something about that lady so Amelie can make a call. Now what? Wrong button. So, phone... Wait, hang on. How the phone wire working like that?
Don't worry about it. It's wireless.
But there's literal wires in the wall. Mama, what's Papa about to do? Never mind.
He's gonna shit his pants, is what he's gonna do.
I mean, he almost did. To death. Nothing you need to know right now, Amelie. Why is everything such a big secret? I'm part of this family too, you know. It's not something for children's ears. You'll understand someday. I don't want to know someday. I want to know now. It's not fair. You just don't want to tell me. I just want to wish Papa a happy birthday. Not tonight. If it was up to me, I'd let her call him. But I'm biased. I better not put out the lamp right now. It'll only pour oil in the flames of anger in this lady's heart. I want to give her a chance to use the telephone. I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. So how am I gonna knock this bitch out? Oh. I see. Man, this mouse is lovingly animated. Hype train success! Why do I get a hype chest?
You're a streamer.
Frog Ponder. Wow, this looks awful.
No, the best one is always Greedy Goose.
I don't think I have that one. Do I gotta set this fucking mouse's ass on fire?
Perhaps.
Valve turn. What does this do? That does nothing. Hoist, chandelier, dictionary. Well, that did nothing. So I can't do anything this way. I can still light the lighter. But why?
Me.
Hey look, there's a mouse here! Well, well. Having a good time, little rodent? She's gonna murder this thing, isn't she? Sweet dreams. Holy shit! Did you fancy the vintage? Why are you smack-talking a rat? Also, man, that rat bounced. She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the candelabra, too. Huh. That angle. I feel like I've seen something very similar to this recently. Sissel just sitting there like, strong lady. Ah, I see. Oh heavens! A blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim light suits my story of love very well, but I am not fond of the dark. The chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Now it's time to ghost trick the— Wow! She's got a strong ass, this woman. What? Now you just ruined the bouquet. She's gonna drink that and I'm going to gag. Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Come on, Cicely, you gotta have some— Yeah! I don't know exactly how this came about. I think I owe that rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. But now that the room's changed to this, maybe I could use this. I just love that statement of now that the room's changed to this. It's a shame the rat doesn't have a soul, so he could just be like, I'm sorry. What a naughty chandelier. Oh, I had to make it burn harder first before dropping it. Okay. I hope that works the way I think it does. Man, guess that's not the case. Does cutscene mode activate the moment I activate the crank, or can I bounce over there and burn super quick? Elite's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? Poor thing. Destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. What's our animations? I have to like time this? I don't think so. It didn't burn that time, even though I activated fire mode. What am I missing here? So not that either. Okay, so it just cancels whenever I do that. So then what am I missing? I also know this is a puzzle game, but if this did this 5 times, I'd be like, okay, we're just not having this, huh? Is it supposed to be quiet? Define quiet. because it seems fine on my end. I'm missing something here, and I don't know what. Have we hit the chime? Yes, because that got her to notice the rat. Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving at the speed of light. So even though she's immersed in love, she still can hear this, huh? But this won't buy enough time. Must be something else I could distract her with. Stream froze till I reloaded. Oh, that's bizarre. Yeah, I don't know what that would do for me. Yeah, like, that just hard confirms Burning Bright doesn't matter when it falls. And I'm kinda locked out when I do that, too. This doesn't really do anything for me either at the moment. But I definitely feel like at some point, that light is gonna be put on the trash can. Swinging harder do anything for me? Not really. I don't know if the valve does anything. I think it's just meant to move the mouse. Sissel won't activate the lamp. Can't reach the phone there. Kind of locked out of stuff here too, so whatever it is has to be in this central location. What if you dropped her when she was arched back? I think even then, like, oh, I see. I didn't realize that the moment she let go of the lever, I had full control. Wow! Slick! This lady's quick! She dodged that thing like a pro! I guess I better get serious here. Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow. Wrong button. Now the question is, will you notice the notebook, or do I have to be cheeky? Why she dodged it? Who knew she was a dodging champ? I'm starting to get annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time.
Uncanny dodge.
Oh, we got her. Emily! Emily, help! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I can't help you right now. Ah, here's to the weakness of my darling angel. She just pours the thing on top of it. That chandelier on there is tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. And now I kill her? Up you go! What's going on? Look, do you see this? Help, please! I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head's spinning. So... Incorrect button. Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is, she can't reach it. Guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. The angle of the candle. I saw something very similar to this, didn't I? Can I just like... Can I just like cook her now?
Wait, you burn the house down, we'll kill her too. It won't solve anything, unfortunately.
Oh, I see.
Oh shit!
What a nightmare scenario.
You know what this means?
Well, we lit up the house. Ah, I love this little like boop boop. Wait, that shouldn't be how that worked.
Don't worry about it.
What is going on here? How did you get that crank in this apartment, lady? She's just stuck up there chilling. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay? It'll only be a minute.
Oh no!
Gotta spy in on this call. Hello, Papa? Emily! Is that you? Of course it is. What did you think? But I heard... They said you were... No. Never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday! Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mother? What is she up to right now? Well, she's hanging around. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing so much trouble. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Also, there's a dog in my neighbor's yard that is whimpering up a storm. I gotta close my window, which is preventing me from baking. 1 second. Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now. Wow. He got like 20 years younger.
He's not stressed.
Oh. Okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of a justice minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. Just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something to your mother, naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you. Bye-bye. I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. There's gonna be like 2 people that get that reference in the chat. Mama? I'm sorry. Why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Emily. I thought all you ever did was write these weird books. That makes me a little sad. Okay, maybe more... Well, I guess what my audience is about as old as me, huh? Papa said the job of a justice minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you for most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try to actually read them. Don't read them, honey. If you're feeling a little more charitable to your old mother, do you think you could, let me down now?
No.
You know, I'd love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
Mother, I am sick. I am fucking dying.
Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be the chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling little angel. Don't you dare drink that.
Ah!
All of a sudden, everyone's getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is that what family is? Well, in any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the first one. I'm glad even the game pointed it out. I don't know where Camila is, but at least the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to the office where everyone's waiting for the prison van. Oh god, who's dead? It's gonna be fucking Lynn, isn't it? Lynn's dead again somehow. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who had just learned his daughter was safe, he still seems to be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. Seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. Ah, back at it again now. I just found out my daughter's safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you, for my daughter's sake and for mine. Why is his animation so, like, framey? Like, it has so many frames compared to anyone else. No need to thank us, Mr. Prime Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ugh. Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing troubling you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until Levan arrives. I wonder if Lynn's at the park yet. Until we get a report, I'll just gotta wait here. This continued distress of the Minister. Is there really something more to it? Like what the inspector said? Probe the brain. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea there were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? About what? We knew about the existence of someone who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Chode. Mr. Minister! Why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Okay. New rules. Manipulator? There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course you wouldn't know about them, Detective Chode. Right. They share too much top-secret... Oh, I gotta come up with a different voice for this guy. They share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked his national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro PD. Neither of these men carry motive, and both crimes were quite impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing national secrets. The SIU submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. How could that be? The theory of the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the SP was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating someone into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. First case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say that I was manipulated somehow into shooting my wife? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. Mine don't work on living creatures either. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? You mentioned a mistake. What does that mean? I suppose everyone here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. I'll monologue aloud. Why is his hair a shelf?
Don't worry about it.
There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made the report of a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Justice Minister. I keep saying Prime, but I know that's wrong. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Chode's execution. However, that was not of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Prime Minister. Oh, wow. And they're lucid while it happens. Could he not say anything? Did the guard just, like, deliver the document?
Probably could have been manipulated. He couldn't voice it out.
Ah,
Or-
I see. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I'd been manipulated. My memory of the event was only hazy at best. Huh. So the memory doesn't clearly remain, huh? Signing execution orders is part of a Prime Minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report of the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I have no evidence to present that. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what happened. I suppose, but it sounds a little bit more like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Prime Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from my problems. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, it's kind of bound to happen. Like,
Jack!
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Why does it sound like Johnny Bravo? I was trying to go for, like, kind of an elvish-ish look for Cabanella. Even though he does the Michael Jackson moves, I know, but, like, I don't know. It's the Bruce Campbell vibes more than anything. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I can no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes to us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. That's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's someone else here with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with that is that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's something I cannot do. Apparently, different ghosts get different tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is dead. A ghost. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What'd you just say? Don't tell me you can hear this ghost too! That's the only person that can't hear him is you.
Ignore the guard. I'm not here.
Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven! Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I have some, urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Inspector! This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is, kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, could you come to the park immediately? Looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? I wonder if I can... Never saw that coming. The mystery was being controlled, huh? I'm truly sorry, Detective. I have no excuse to offer you. You know, maybe it was all for the best. What do you mean? If you'd never been manipulated, you never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? Just goes to show that you can never know when even the worst things can turn out good. I don't know what to say. Alright, Sissel, you better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she has a habit of taking other people's problems. Yeah, I know. Where is Temsic? Oh, it's just called Park, okay. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsic, a place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, a person whose very existence sheds new lights on everything. Detectives' crime, the executioners, and even my own death. Oh! Lynn was manipulated! Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Wait, was it Ray?
More questions, less answers.
(1:28 p.m.) Temsic, the site of little lady Camilla's abduction, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. I wonder why our lady detective looks so dejected. At least she isn't dead, but what did she find? Also, she's pretty good at balancing a leaf on her finger. Huh? What's he doing here? No, but your business sure will end. End. Sing da da da. I guess the boot ain't getting clipped off. Oh. Oh god. Who's dead? It's not Lynn somehow, but something went wrong.
Percy seems good, but who could it possibly be?
I long to be a leaf adrift on the wind. Oh, there you are. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for. Right, I can't find it anywhere. But I found something else. Something horrible. What is it? There in the grass. You better see for yourself. A dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we just can't leave it there, can we? Nope. I guess not.
Remember when that one other detective was on the phone right now and this person was constantly like bad dream with flyers?
I thought what I now realized was their hair was like a weight or something that just fell on him. No, I forgot about this man's stupid hair. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. You there. You're talking to me? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to pursue it thoroughly, examine in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracks with me, my brother! Come and learn of the Rock of the Gods! The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching. It's 1 a.m. Look, I don't got time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back a little bit. Oh, I know why it's 4 minutes. 4 is a number pun for death. Wow. And so I've made up my mind I've resolved to live here in the park and defend it. Okay. And what has it got to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail. Excuse me, but I gotta use the restroom. Oh. My man? Holy shit, no way. I've located the target, beauty. The girl of the right age coming right out of the apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear, I'll come ever so gently never and come right back to your side. Oh, the music box has the pistol. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Judo shop. Oh gods, what do I do? What do I do? I have to do something! Wow, she's strong.
Ooh.
The fuck?
What a shame.
What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino, the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name! Talk about the way it changed direction. You see that? Yes, I did witness it with my own eyes, the power of the Rock of the Gods! That was the power of the gods that saved that little girl! And that very same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, precisely! That is called the Mischief of the Gods! Is it the Mischief of the Gods or a ghost trick? Couldn't have been a ghost trick, though. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. Wait a minute. What if there's someone with much greater powers than me?
Could it possibly be?
There's another flame besides mine. Oh, so that's the flame of a god. But hold on. Yours is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so. Pardon me, but are you a god? I doubt that. In the last minute, that big lump of concrete is gonna take a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's a god or someone god-related. Maybe I better try talking to them. What the? This person with much greater power than me. It's... you?
Guess who it is?
Hey, Sissel! Oh. It's... Missile! You look well for... being... dead? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Camilla! Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? No way! I thought Missile was still alive. Missile could do ghost tricks while alive? Missile?
You see, the reason why Missile was able to do it because Missile is a top Pomeranian.
I noticed. Missile, what's going on? How do you have the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went down and you left, I died. I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it! Aww, what a good dog. And then I followed Miss Camilla into the big wide world. And then, here at the park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked, I did, and I went running after her too. Oh no. Oh. What an asshole. And then I guess I died. Then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary wump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla! I had to rescue her. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was. But I bet you understand, right? Well, then probably anyone else could. And then I remembered what you did for me. How you saved me. Wait, so... you went back in time 4 minutes before the little lady's death? You bet I did! This is great! There's my chance! I saw the core! I don't know, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw towards the core. Ooh, how I felt in that moment! I'd love for you to be able to feel it too! Go ahead, Sizzle, try it for yourself! Holy shit! Missile is powerful! I can't believe it! How could you connect over such a great distance? But they don't call me Missile for nothing! So then you manipulated the Mino thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head? Well, no, actually. Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you, Cyril. You can't? Then how? I didn't know what I could do. Then I saw something out of the corner of my eye. It had a core too.
Oh, Missile has the power of swap.
I tried reaching out to the reef.
What the hell?
I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as two things have the same shape, though.
Swap things with the same shape?
Go ahead and try it.
That's incredible. That's how you saved Camilla? And that's how I got caught up in all this?
I'm so very sorry. My powers are too meager.
Eager.
Because you see, I saw one more. I happen to notice one more core. With something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of the tree.
Oh god, we're going to kill Lynn, aren't we?
No, this is before Lynn got there. Remember, this is when the girl got kidnapped.
Oh, right. Hey, if Mina could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have to rain on my head! But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, much prefer to be on my head than Mino! So why didn't you swap them?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can. But this was just too far. I couldn't reach.
Wow, that's explicit. I must admit, this is a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself.
I kept retrying over and over to see if anything I could do.
I bet there's something you could do now. Huh? If we work together, you and me.
You think so?
I don't plan on letting anyone die in front of me tonight. Do you think you can help me?
Of course!
Naturally! So we're gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again, to 4 minutes before. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap with Mino of the Leaf. And then you'll have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with a rugby ball the way it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer. Somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on this one, Missile.
Okay, I'm ready! Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press RT. That way you'll be able to control me. And if you press this,
Control will come back to me.
okay, let's try it. Together, we can stop Mino from hurting anybody.
Alright, your powers are the key this time.
Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything with the same shape. Just call me in if there's anything you want to try.
Well, the best thing is to do try things and see how it goes. If I see something we can swap, I should swap. Oh, wow. Sissel could fucking... What? Oh. I see. I'm talking to... Shit. Okay, hang on a second. No. Well, that's not happening. What else could look like a thing?
That doesn't really do anything for me there. I can't believe Missile gained the power of Trick. It's kind of incredible. It's so heavy. I can't move it that much. Maybe because of the swap I made. It's a little balls about all the weight I can handle. Already? Here you come already. I swore to myself not to repeat my mistake. Mistake? When someone's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. I still hate your Roger Rabbit voice from Missiles. No, I think it's perfect. The voice of someone who desperately wants to help but has no idea how. And now he even has comic book abilities. Face it, Ishkabibble. It's the perfect voice. I've been thinking, if we can stop this man from winning, maybe he won't get squished. It won't be so easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has come over. Stop him, huh? Look at this funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible thing, but it's too far to spot from here. I mean, this ball is starting to look horrible to me. Oh, we gotta find a way to get this ball closer to me now. Knock it down from the tree, I say! Must be something we could do. What do you think of my lightning fast pace? I wish you'd knock it off. You don't have time to prepare. Then we're gonna have to find a way to stop him from running. As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment. The what? You know, the Caesar, that's the wing, those things. Precisely. But there's one more piece of equipment to be exact. Stop him with the equipment, huh? Maybe I should rethink things here. God, Missiles' like length is throwing me off so much. It's worth pointing out that Japan loves football. Huh. Wait, similar shape? Oh, I can't. Oh, right. It's automatic, so when if I connect it, it should work. I also think Sissel is trapped. Hey, wait a minute. Were we in cutscene mode when the basketball went flying? Oh wait, I don't think we could trick. No wait, Missile could trick something in motion, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Do I just wait for him to go, like, completely ham?
What way can you stop this man?
Oh yeah, we're in... Oh, okay. So the trick now is to get Sissel to the tree. Oh, but look at that. There's sure a whole lot of round things here. Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy! My hair is also round. Let's see, use missile's power, just press RT. What do I want to swap, though, is the question. Oh, wait. Come on, Sissel, work with me here. Will this work? Oh, crap. I can't get Sissel back to there. What do I do?
What can you do?
Oh, it starts spinning when the guy arrives. Okay. And the papers start flying too.
Maybe you should spin the globe faster.
Can I do that? Oh god. Wow.
He's dying!
Didn't see this coming. Don't you know the first thing about the globe climber? Huh? Even little children treat it with the respect it deserves. They know unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous. Looks like I'm just too destined to fly through the air like this for a while. This might buy us some time. If you'll just keep running around, spinning around like that for 4 minutes. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand for it that long. At least we stopped him running for a while. Still kinda with his chance. No. Ah, God. Oh, right, Russell.
Oh, that was so close! If we hit the ball, I could have knocked it down!
Is that all the umbrella could be used for? For knocking the rugby ball down?
Don't forget about my powers!
Because I remember the basketball one jumped on, goes up and then down. But then what after that?
Also, why is there a trowel here?
I think just to help you get to certain places. Oh no.
Can I not get to the... Well, first off, I should probably move, missile. The umbrella won't close, will it? Ball must be in the way. I guess we don't have to close it. I so did not see that coming. I never thought the umbrella would catch the ball. You see that? The tree branch. It shook a little. I think I saw it shake too. If only it shook a little bit more, it would knock that terrible rugby ball down from this terrible tree. Maybe just needs a little more weight. I'm sure we can do it. We just gotta put our heads together. Everything's looking good so
What
far.
could that mean?
Needs to be one more step. And I need to press the right buttons. There's one slight issue with the ball circumstance. Did we hose this over? Oh god, I think I hosed this. What? Oh, that's talking. So I guess I never should put the tire there in the first place. Do that. Over here. Seesaw. Over here. Ooh, that's gonna get real disorienting. Spin, 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 you spin around. And then, from here, I have to go to the tree. Then we close the umbrella. Open the umbrella.
I keep accidentally getting to the football, and it just triggers this cutscene. And then we just have to wait. He's gonna jump. Basketball goes there. 2 points. Basketball with this. There! We moved the ball! What do you think, Missile?
With the ball there, I think I can do it!
In just a few seconds, we'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then from there, you can swap the Mino one more time. The final movement is here. You ready?
You bet!
Oh god, he took it.
Okay, watch me, Sissel! Here I go!
Finishing touches. You can do it, kid. I hope that knocks him out. I like how it's still the same result.
There! How's that?
My head's been spared. Truly, it was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs.
We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we?
But that means Missile's permanently dead, isn't he?
Now no one has to die!
Except for one brave little someone.
Huh?
I'm talking about you, Missile.
Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I?
So, now let's go back and save your life.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Now that you think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer.
What?
When I was alive, I couldn't help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now.
I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Oh, of course, you're right. Okay, Missile. Have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective you found who needs that music box. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word.
Let's go back then to the present.
And so Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. Sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright. After all,
She has me.
Missile? Are you in there?
Listen, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her.
Oh, that's bad.
Miss Lynn, no!
Oh no! Wait, where are we? I'm gonna leave it at the Missile. It kinda looks like he's being left up to the wind. Goodbye, silly voice. I'm not gonna have to do you for like another hour, huh? I have something to give you! What's up?
Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me. Ha! This is for you. Oh. Wow, that's a big pocket you have there, Lynn. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you the little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. 10 years ago, in this park. 10 years ago? What do you mean, trick time? Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If it isn't the power of the gods, what else is? Could just be coincidence. But apparently you know our lady detective. Could you tell us about what happened 10 years ago? Yes, I was just about to do that. That day, I happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Oh no! The Rock of the Gods is the cause of all this. That's why Missile has the powers, and that's why an awful kidnapper is about to get these powers. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so sick, it was painful, just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. Or it's even more insane. When it crashed into the ground, the meteor gave a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced the criminal's back. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's what this is. This is when Araki decided that a meteorite arrowhead is the cause of all stand powers, except it's ghost powers now. 10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods. I can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsik, and to this day, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. What is this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there in front of us. Oh! Missile. Wait a minute. You say gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You're standing just above the Rock of the Gods right now. Kismet backwards. Oh my god. Rock of the Gods, Kismet Park. The rock is buried in the ground right here. It's been there these 10 years. You actually caught that the first time it showed up? What do you mean the first time it showed up? Like, just now?
When Missile got taken out.
Oh, I'm aware. That's why I realized Because like it was emanating the fucking fate juice. That's how I figured. That's how I figured Missile got his powers. And that means the murderer got it from the rock that killed him. Also, thanks for the raid, No Limit. How's it going? What'd you play? Flat textured food's delicious. I'm guessing Monster Hunter. Ever since that day it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? 3 houses. 3 houses is flat food? Huh. What? What route are you playing on 3 houses? I have to know. I have to judge you. So this rock you've been on about.
The secret 4th route.
Oh, it's the DLC route. Okay, I'm assuming a canon route. Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know about it. Me? I never knew about Temsic. I always thought Detective Joan was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. Not DLC, but you're not wrong about the secret 4th route. I thought the 4th house was DLC. Strange you never heard of it, Lynn. It is, but now that I think about it... I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this part again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. Silver Snow is side with the church. Oh, okay.
Going for the bow, obviously.
Isn't that like one of the worst routes?
I'll find out.
Then again, I'm no better. I went Golden Deers, aka the Scooby-Doo route. The meteorite was named Temsic after the name of this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in... Actually, no, wait. I believe the worst route is actually Blue Wolves, wasn't it? And so I've taken
That's for Dimitri.
Yeah. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is the mission. And here I was originally the only route before they added the others. Really? Like, when I first played the game, I remember the 3 houses being just readily available. I'm so sad. Poor Missile. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Joan, though... There's no way he didn't know about Temsic. If he knows... And the man died, I took his life. What was that confession? The Rock of the Gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destiny of so many lives. Ghost Trick is fantastic. Oh, I've been adoring it. I've also made one of my friends very mad at the voice I've given Missile. Like ripples in a pond when a pebble is dropped. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? What voice did you give Missile? Roger Rabbit. Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there's a few things I gotta ask Detective Jode. Like, the thing is, Missile is so fiercely loyal and loves his owner. How could it not be Roger Rabbit? We found the music box. Good job. I knew you would. Once everything has been resolved, I wanted you to give this to him. I mean, Cabanela, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Jode. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to it, you know? Oh, you just ripped that bitch open, huh?
How the fuck? And then he shoots himself with it. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's the kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter? Not leaving any evidence behind and all that? In the case report, there were mention of scorch marks. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in their design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove that picture, you find some scorch marks behind it on the frame too. Those should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed on that day, there in that room that day. It didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jode. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of the little girl from 10 years ago. Now, this bitch. Sissel. If you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would have been long gone by now without ever having known anything about this. That is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been open. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. The only reason I was doing that was to get my own memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to figure out the truth of all this. Fair enough. Fire away. Sissel told me about the manipulator, Detective Jode. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister too. Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated? There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. The image of the one who shot me. Right, there's part of me that couldn't believe it. The image of someone who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who and why? The contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? Yes. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprises there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it! See, Detective Jode? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jode about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption in a completely different place. That's very strange. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never even heard of that place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? I've been wondering about that because he has that replica and he was like talking about how he kept it there for this day trying to figure out something. Detective Jode, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, huh? I heard the meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right.
I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, that means you didn't steal anyone's life away. What are you talking about? Detective Jode, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life. No question. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true! You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know anything about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. A warning shot made him panic. At that time, I was young and green, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic, and I got you involved. It was all my fault. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I am so sorry, Lynn. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way. Like a green sword. That's good. I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. In a way, it kind of is. I painted pictures in my cell. Nothing but portraits of the people's faces. All the faces of many people I'd met in life and did not want to forget. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked at how well-behaved chat's been about spoilers for this game.
Because it's a good game. They must be reacted to.
Yeah.
Proper.
Yeah. Like how Missile is stronger than fucking Sissel. It's so funny.
Top Pomeranian.
Oh, is that what the graffiti's supposed to be? The final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait! Wait just 1 minute! That can't be! I saw the painting! I saw the face you painted tonight! It was me! Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. The face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole. The man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Jode. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time, tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the man I know... The name that I know the man of the park that day by isn't Sissel. What? For the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world are you? I... Mr. Justice Minister, Inspector Cabanela, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we confirm it's carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about? And you know it wasn't my daughter that was abducted? Doesn't really matter who this hostage is. A laugh is a laugh. Even if it is the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Oh, what are you doing, Cabanela? What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What is going on? Inspector Cabanela! The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow longer. Cabanela's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? The answer is Jackie Chan. You're Jackie Chan. This is just the movie Who Am I?
Who am I? Where am I?
Courage the Cowardly Dog, right?
No.
Oh, what was that from? It sounds so familiar.
You wouldn't know. It's a stupid ass movie.
I mean, I've seen some pretty...
It's from... I'm not sure how many Neil Breen movies you've watched in your lifetime, Highway.
Could you show me the cover? Maybe I'll know the cover. Maybe I'll know by the cover.
Neil Breen. Directed by Neil Breen. A movie called Twisted Pair, I think it's called. Chat would know.
10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteorite. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard at the edge of town and was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Oh, what the hell? I see myself.
Are you gonna be ready for the shit, Highwing?
Apparently. There you are, Commander Sith. Finally.
Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you.
Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up.
I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain?
We can complain. We can talk about that when we get together.
This'll be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel.
Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. But I know it's always darkest before the dawn. I'm assuming this is last chapter?
No.
What?
Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man.
Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, my good sir. We just had a report. Lights have been spotted, sir.
Have they now? By all means, let me have a look.
God, I forgot about the console slap.
Yes, we're very close.
We will now disconnect from the communications cable and have no service until we arrive, sir.
Very well.
This is a submarine, isn't it? Yup. So Sissel is able to travel by radio waves? Wait. What's that other room there? Nice try, Cabanela. But you could never stop me. See ya, sucker. So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, don't they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. Hey,
You think you can wake up for me?
No.
Oh boy, still unconscious. Guess he hasn't been dead for very long, huh? I'll just go ahead and go 4 minutes back then. I'm a little nervous about what I might see, though. But that's where I'm gonna find my answers. I can't run away from it. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. Gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. What's the matter? All them broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Doesn't it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or did you forget that? Wrong. I was murdered by all of you. He's using our corpse. Detective Jode, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, the girl who was right there where I was running. Lynn, she's just an innocent little girl playing in the park. That brat who hasn't been there, I wouldn't have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard of. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanela. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record, and my case was the one blot, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the real truth, me and Jode. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief for you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say, you. You never listen anyway. Good ragdoll. Whoa! My God! Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on that spotless white coat. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Tensick. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey man, mind telling me what's going on? Oh, you're awake. My head's spinning, baby. I understand. The Cabanela character who just got shot is me? Yeah, that's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel who just shot me. I guess so? But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who the hell are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not Sissel. I'm someone who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about the guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. So do your thing, baby. He knows what my thing is?
I think he just hazard a guess.
So you're a manipulator too? I have ghost tricks, yeah, but I can't control living things. Anywho, I think you better be very careful. That guy in red's a manipulator. Naturally knows about powers like you. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. You're right. I better be careful. Look at him. There's something emanating from his body. Is that really the sign of having special powers of the dead? So I can't get anywhere near the aura, huh?
Nope.
What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So you're here, are you? I noticed you. You think you could stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you may as well give up now. I control everything. Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Okay. So we can't do anything suspicious. But then what do I do? Oh, so that also counts? Shit. What do I do then?
You just can't catch his eye.
Oh wait, there's a moment when the other scene is manipulated. There it is. Look at this place. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. And now, there's another dead lion hidden here. Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life, valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Hey, come to think of it, where's the pigeon guy? Huh. Well, I can't reach the death, Ishkabibble, that's the issue. Like, if I go into ghost mode, it'll send it right back on me and not show the body. Hey, I'm gonna die all over again, man. But what can I do when he's right there watching? Well, nothing's gonna get solved just standing around. When in doubt, just keep moving. That's my secret. Yeah, I noticed you keep moving quite a bit. Try to go everywhere I can, look for a path. Oh god, the hoist can move. I didn't see the hoist can move. Because I was thinking you had to, like, wait here for him to, like, zoom back in on the thing. Interesting, that didn't catch his eye. Wait, there's something lower. Excuse me. Are you awake? Of course! I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know about. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type that likes to lose things. Never mind that. Cabanela, this is a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like you didn't just blow up the whole fucking place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest, actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my shop friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Ha, pitiful. Ow. Anyway, now we'll be going back 4 more minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. But weren't we already in the past, man? We could go back even further. I've done it. I still don't see a path for saving Inspector Cabanela, though. But if we go back further, maybe we can find a lead. Yeah, the shocked look is so good. It's peak Capcom goof face. The body was here? How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Ah, don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead! He's just not there! The true form of the manipulator is something you can detect! It's a spirit! Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? Man, this is wild. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. So it's really true. You're... I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body's just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. The shell, people. Just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot you. Why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Joe did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful for you. Ah, yeah? Why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. Before I do, I'll need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to be, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Oh, when'd that get there? I gotta give Cabanilla credit. He's actually a legit hero. Dynamite, huh? When the devil you put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him. Having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappear? Oh my god! He was a double agent too!
I'm surprised you didn't put it together. He probably just forgot about him.
I did? He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab. But he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to get him and to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You stopped here your plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I smuggled the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd be talking about the powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. Something's been nagging in the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said tonight. He said spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how can a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action's the name of the game. Working magic and takes us back even further in the past. So the trick involves manipulating the Cupid without Sissel seeing it. Alright, man. Jump in there and stop that explosion, will you? Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say, too. If you stop the explosion, you'll just do me in some other way. Fair enough. Then jump in there and take care of that man in red, will you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say. And most likely impossible to boot. A huge explosion didn't even him bat an eye. Well, what do you propose, then? Your best bet is to save me in the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say, sheesh. What is with these people? Hey, you jump in there and do something. Ah, I see.
What do you see, Highway?
A jape. This is just waiting, isn't it?
Perhaps. Maybe there's a way for you to figure something out. Collect. Maybe there's a way for you. Maybe there's things you can collect. You know, you can look around the room without actually having to move around the room, right?
Pan around the room, you mean?
Yeah.
What in the world is this thing? This device has a meteorite data anchored in it. If it detects DemSec radiation, it responds. Got that, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing? I guess sometimes it's important not to think about things too much. Ha! What a sorry pair. I don't know what I'd be looking for, though, is the thing. god. It's so... Who the fuck are we then? Like, what other people died tonight, and who's Ray? Hey, I know that voice. Where are you? Find me before I'm carried away. Huh? What's with that frail send a call for help? He's here somewhere. Brandy ears? Yep. Little guy who's a little fragile but has strength that would surprise you. Now he's asking you to find him. Before he's carried away, no less. I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? Thistle! Help! Oh, hey, it's Thistle! What are you doing here? Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you going there? No, that's okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your strength. Will you help me out? Oh, of course! Here, let me come join you. Okay, here I am. Now maybe things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow in the sewer's a bit stinky.
Oh yeah, all coming together.
Question is how?
Well, you have enough. Well, the thing is, you have one new thing to do, but now you have to think, what could you do with this? Remember, there's more than what's going on in the room.
The squeaky guys are making a fuss about something. Sizzle! My animal instincts are starting to surface! If you mean you want to chase them, I think you've got to be alive to do that. I see some kind of rat beast in the trash can. That thing's usually like a bigger commotion than that. Bigger commotion, huh? Okay, let's stop that explosion. We can't do that. Okay, let's check out the man in red. Can't do that either. We can't do this, we can't do that, what can we do? We let the explosion happen, and we risking the old pigeon guy without the man in red noticing. And your power is the key to all that. Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. I'm out of seconds. We can't miss our chance. Now that's what I call some proper commotion. Making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel like dancing myself. It's getting harder and control my instincts. What a dangerous bunch. Oh my god, it's like centimeters away.
Oh! No, wait, no, that's not right. I should get out of there. Wait.
Yes.
How does that do anything, then? Because I can't swap the door with the can lid.
Give it some time. Remember, same shape.
Oh, wait! No? What's the timing, though? Do we do it, like, right now?
Well, they think it hasn't blown up yet, has it?
Yeah, it hasn't. That's why I'm wondering when the timing is. Oh, so it was too late?
I think that's what it was like that was about time to do it.
Ah, damn it. That's annoying. See, the problem is, like, that would just blink away as the explosion occurred. Oh, I had to do it right when there was no sand in the hourglass. Okay. So it immediately alters what's the perspective, but it doesn't alter who's where. Am I just replacing the door so he drops immediately? But why don't I just open the door?
Because you'll see it.
Oh, it's instantaneous. Okay. And I am in the way still. Sissel, your perspective is very stupid, I just gotta say. Okay, so it just triggers when it happens. Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I got 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might hurt a little bit. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you! Dead again. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Cabanela. I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am. A poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike normal magic, I'm the one who managed to vanish without a trace here. So how does that affect our reality? What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh yeah, phone call, huh? He was pretty upset.
Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that.
And who's this lively little creature? Oh, this little dog is the worry who kept Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was, still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl's been taken hostage.
That's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute. Miss Camille's a hostage?
Yeah. We're sorry, little warrior.
Miss Camilla, a hostage? What's a hostage?
Anyway, Inspector Cabanela, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right?
But this time is different. Why, Sissel?
That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up and get through this.
Gee, you kids are making me feel like an afterthought. It's because you are. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanela's upstairs, so our first step is to get up there.
Sissel, I'll go first and wait for you.
Alright, Lovey-Dove, we need your help. Carry the measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Lovey-Love?
Lovey-dove.
Oh, Bird, you suck! There we go.
There you are, Sissel!
Sorry for the wait. 4 minutes from now, this inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, wouldn't you? There you go again with the stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and save Cabanela without him noticing. God, it's even worse than last time. And who jump in there and do something?
Okay, I'm ready, Sissel. Don't forget, when you want to use my powers, just tap the button.
Why are you in the chair, Sissel? Huh? Okay, so he doesn't notice when we cross his aura of contempt.
It is when you're doing something.
I feel like the book is the trick. The question is how. I'm trapped here still. Oh, right. I gotta wait for the pot to drop. That's what it was. It's going to come down to the wire, isn't it?
It has to be.
The question is, what are we gonna
Look around the room. Like you.
Because we have the knit hat and we have that. That's the first, like... That's the first instance of similar shapes. I feel like the book is key for this whole thing, but I don't quite know how.
Also, think this. Also, Highwaying. Remember the time in which you have to do this.
Yeah, it's during the moment when he does, like... The, what's it called? The lamp swing. Because that one that gives me the opportunity to do a swap to the hat. Or not. God, that fucking zombie lift. Oh ho, interesting. Wait, the shapes are not the same.
What?
Or are they?
What are you being did?
Oh, I was supposed to wait for the lamp, huh?
You'll see.
Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. Why'd you go through the trouble of shooting him at all? Wow, there's no fate averted the checkpoint from you. You gotta do it all over if it's beans. Once it's fired, the bullet will be the key to the whole thing.
Yeah, this is a mean one.
No, wrong button. So the hot pot is still not the key here. Ooh, did you see that? That bad sizzle turnaround. Do you have to call him that? But yeah, maybe this is a chance to try some ghost tricks. This is the only time he takes his eyes off of me too. If he has something to do it now.
Alright, what can you do with his back turn? What's that noise?
Okay, so the helmet's there now. What does that mean?
Remember what happened last time? Before your last run when things went wrong.
Oh, the hat didn't get on the hook. Something about being able to manipulate the crime in the moment is so cool. It's also weird how we can't see his soul. Is this also a really tight timing one, too?
Now you just gotta wait.
What
It's a bit of a tight time. It's a bit of a tight timing. Remember, he has to be allowed to shoot.
Yeah, what do I swap, though, in the moment?
When he shoots his gun, you all will come all will come to pass.
Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair. Now's our chance. I'm in the bullet. Let's swap this thing with something else. What? It's our only hope. There's gotta be something with the same shape and direction of the bullet.
Now, what's shaped like a bullet?
No way.
How does he not see that? I don't think he noticed. Looks like you pulled up the discipline.
Oh, I bet if the helmet was still there, we'd break his fucking face.
Yeah, you can do that, actually.
This game is really smart. Now I say again, I love knits. So warm and soft.
Did I do all right? You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too, over and over. What I just saw in these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for.
All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor?
So you two were working together?
That's about the size of it, yeah. Who'd have believed a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, there's two of us.
I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla.
You're right, Missile. There's a certain guy I gotta follow too. I might go over today for this. Hopefully we could do it within like an hour or something. After completing his revenge on Mr. Cabanela, the manor had left, and now a new story is about to unfold in a new present.
How you feeling?
Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. And nothing like it. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, right, like I gotta believe that. So what, the guy in red's gone?
Just in case I posted SIU around the whole building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Damn it. You picked a bad time to listen to me, body of mine. I'm gonna go top off my drink. Let's see what's... I'll be back in a sec. Much better. I'm glad you like the Cabanela disco.
Well, looks like both their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector, can't call it a complete success. But, in any case, those two have the information I need to start tracking the Manipulator. I better talk to them. If I knew things were gonna end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. Huh. I may be able to erase deaths, but it's sure I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were rested on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about a spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. I could catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away. That guy mentioned revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. Ha, he's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage and wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Jode, who forced me into a corner, Lynn, who was playing in the park, and Cabanela. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at the kid. Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the SIU was working on a big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I made two very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, you're under no obligation to talk. But if you don't, the SIU can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I just been assigned to SIU, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another one on top of that. Cabanela, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right there and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said was true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. Unbelievable.
See, that's when we say that's just one spot in the stain in this spotless record.
It was the gun.
Yeah.
We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on communication networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said they wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first have heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions. He foresaw two completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. The two inmates at the special prison, huh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation, and then finally we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. Chicken kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? We haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if the powers are to fall into their hands. Right? Highly unlikely they'd use it for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. spotless record of yours. Is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important than my life. After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of SIU. Because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Joe shooting poor Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story. Some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder. Everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator. He's gonna prove that Jode is innocent. What incredible determination. There's one thing I don't get. If you're so determined to help Jode, why didn't you help him escape? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 long years trying to prove him innocent. And he asked himself to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure that execution was stopped legally. That's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, huh? There's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. Ha! What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around, give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know? I used to be part of the police. What? As a detective and a medical examiner, I investigated cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a weird corpse. Hit by a meteorite and died instantly. That's what the police said. There was no signs of life. He was dead. I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too. That's the only way I could describe it, too. It was a weird corpse. He was dead, alright, no question. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch? I thought he was hit by a meteor. I don't get it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered. When I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform an autopsy. What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in an instant. That's how it went. No scarring or blood either.
So does he also have hyper-regeneration, or was the manipulator just manipulating his own body?
I never had a chance to solve that mystery.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. No one could have stolen the body. There's one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that?
If it got up and walked out.
He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could have killed him.
And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on the stove. The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. Got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off the body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait, could it be? That's right, the meteorite fragment.
God, this story is so well connected. It's wild.
I went to the park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from the crater. It was the exact same pattern as the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a medical examiner. Several years later,
You know, it's really funny that it also fits JoJo because now we have a dog with a special ability too.
I came to learn of the connection between the Ray research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy cat here.
Oh, stop now, Professor. You want to see me blush?
It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing here into my research lab.
I heard there was an oddball here who was researching Temsik. Is that you, baby?
Who are you to be calling anyone an oddball?
I was investigating the manipulator curse then, and then I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite struck my head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet. We knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." That's when I put two and two together, baby. The manipulator and Temsik were somehow connected. Which also explains how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise for a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption most likely by controlling Camilla. So that would explain when it was loaded too. So the contraption in the basement here was to build that to try and help Detective Jode?
That's right. Jode and I worked together back when I was in the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. But there was just one part of it I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried.
Camilla told Jode something it shouldn't have. It made an impossible move.
I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean someone manipulated Camilla's contraption.
As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Oh, hey, baby. Sorry about the phone call. Must have sounded like a real villain. I hate to spoil that your image of me. That cool cat inspector you always looked up to.
Is that really the image she had of him?
I mean, she also has rooster hair, so... Inspector Cabanel, I'm sorry, I just heard. You're chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jode? This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if someone's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Yikes. Tonight. I really thought we finally had him. My body gave up on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke! You might as well laugh! The minister called off the execution. But while he was at it, he let Detective Jode free until tomorrow morning, too. That's pretty extreme while we're at it. Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second. "5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. All it took was a lot of ghost manipulation." God, he really is just fucking Cody. I've been waiting so long, Detective Jode. Waiting for this day to come.
I don't know about that. Cody got himself in prison for a reason.
Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me is just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. Why a clock? Sissel, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somewhere. Somehow. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Alright, fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. Alright. I'm heading out, Inspector Cabanela. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further knowing who I am than ever. But I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or own reason, is looking for the truth. Together I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. We now have negative information on who we are. Wow, we unlocked a lot. I'm gonna go over another hour to see if we're there. Also, why is Tiger messaging me? I see. I'll have to look at that later. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello? This is Jode. Sissel, are you listening? We need you. No time to talk. We'll be waiting. Oh. Well, well. You better get going. This long night's drawing to an end. Yeah, looks like it. Thanks for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I better go. Yeah, the stage light is such a good cinematic choice. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel, but that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And just as I reach the center of the web, welcome to the Yanoa, Detective Jode. My detective sense must be getting rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jode. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind.
Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing you as you're a death row inmate.
I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, huh?
But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew whether you know I was going to service, confound it.
We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about the case, ask the criminals. I love that ragdoll every time. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. I have a little something for you. How long have they been planning this? Cabanela gave me some pretty weird presents in the past. They always proved useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch.
Yes, Inspector Cabanela, I hear, is an excellent inspector.
By the way, where is the man in red? I know he's on the submarine somewhere.
Ah, Sicily, you mean? You can relax. This is nothing but his shell.
His shell?
His spirit isn't in there right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter.
Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please let her go.
Nah. That's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about. My man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here.
Bargaining chip? Good lord, I thought they were gonna put that in his butt.
Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer. The source of his powers.
Oh. Oh, real Sissel's just fucked. What in the world was that?
The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded as far as we're concerned.
What are you talking about?
What a mistake to make, right at this most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jode. Farewell.
Oh. Whole room just vanished. Where'd he go? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I sense danger. I should probably find them. I better find them and fast. So you're here, huh?
It's Missile!
Yeah, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago?
I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog.
With my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better.
Anyway, I'd hurry up and say Miss Lynn.
Do you think the trusty yours and nose of yours can sniff them out?
I'm sorry to say I don't think you can.
Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find the lady detective and the little lady together.
You got it!
The telephone's ringing.
Wow! It's Miss Camilla. I just knew it! My trusty nose is practically screaming at me.
I think you call it more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing.
You bet!
buttons. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Hang on, I see. Well, first off, you go. Oh no, I'm over here. Hello, hello, Miss Camilla! Hello! It's no use! This black hello is just doesn't like me! Just create a path for me, Missile. I'll come right over. Oh, am I too late? I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I got a bad feeling about this. Sissel, look! The black hello just came off the hook! Oh, I better answer it fast. It's her, the little lady. Sissel, where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? I thought she was just ignoring me. Oh, come on, not again. You better hurry. Let's go! It's been a while, at least. Miss Camilla! It's been... Oh no! Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Oh, and Missile too, I'm so glad to see you're alright. Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What, my voice? That's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before when he saved her. So that was you, wasn't it? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Miss Camilla, I'm so glad I was born here with a doggy. Hey, Missile, could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Yeah? But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I do it! What an obedient little damer. I wonder what happened this time. I better talk to the little lady a little more. And then, I better do something about the detective. Can I talk to you a minute? Yes, Sissy? Could you tell me what happened? I do like the lounge briefcase. What happened after I last saw you at your old house? After that, I think I fell asleep. I woke up to the sound of an engine. So she was already here then. I thought to myself, I have to escape. Next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. And then... I was so relieved, but I don't remember what happened after that. She must have passed out, poor thing. You've been through so much. You're very brave. I think Lynn's probably been through more than me. You've both been brave. Oh, damn it. Damn this weak ability of mine. Oh, Sissel, you're here! Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know.
Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I knew, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jode? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared. Now it's making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed the man in red. We tracked him with the transmitter. Cabanela fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Jode and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat, and then we sneaked onto the submarine when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove down again. Jode and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She escaped and run away here. Wow, that's quite the adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy. Better be quicker to see it myself. No, I think Death just has it out for Lynn. Death just hates redheads.
Guess you and Death won't get along then.
Oh shit. Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man? Well, well. I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back. She has nothing to do with this. Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone's ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. Damn. The fact that you're here means that my revenge has failed. Revenge? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? No one could possibly know what I... What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. Have I been had?
Oh, piss!
I see. Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was gonna shoot Detective Jode. As Camilla, when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life again. You didn't have to add again. So let's see, the cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives look like a good mystery? It's like a shot of vitamins. But what do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. I'm afraid with my memory loss I have no idea what vitamins and minerals are. Oh, this is awkward. Damn it.
Oh, this sucks. And now the opportunity.
You trick the gun and fires off and kills Lynn. You can shoot her yourself.
It's no use, I can't get the line to work. That's funny. I thought I could use the phone if someone in the past was calling. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first. Well, don't look at me, I can't do it. I don't have hands or feet. Somebody please answer the phone. If you had something done right, you gotta do it yourself. She is right. The question is how. Turning that wheel doesn't really do anything for me. In fact, I think it does quite negative. What do you do? Ah, jackpot. Hey, we knocked down the receiver. Somehow managed. Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get to the phone. It might be Jode. She's right, I better check it out. Hello? Anyone there? If anyone's still there, get yourself out of here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up! Why don't you answer? Anyways, come if you're coming. We're leaving. I feel like this stops the explosion. So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board. That does it. I'll promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Who's he calling restless ghosts? Well, it is true that neither one of us is resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub lost one of its crew. Guess I mean the fate of the sub has changed slightly. Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip. God. That animation is so unfortunate. I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment. The man in red's about to have his Temsec fragment taken away. I don't get it. What's happening? They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're just gonna go ahead and steal the fragment. But that's cheating! I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's it gonna go? Oh crap, Missile's not here. Oh, hey, huh? Ah, the Temsec fragment. You're mine at last. The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. What just happened? The whole room just disappeared. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jode can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I'd better hurry along, before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yanoa would be his coffin. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. Wait, we're in the boat though. We're in the thing, aren't we? Or are we in the caps? No, we're in the capsule. That's right.
Look at all the people, look at all the dudes
Oh,
getting into the thing.
Don't worry, I've noticed. Why would you save the grunts over your right-hand man, you asshole? But that also means he's getting away scot-free. So that's the cause of the explosion. Huh? What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo? Well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes to mind. It's like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We gotta do something before the torpedo's fired. This might have been a bad idea. Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we could do. I hope. What was that? I hope. Okay, here goes. What? What the hell?
That rat gets places.
I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. Was this really the best move? I think? We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. How in the world did it get in here? I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort. Spinning black things, right? Apparently the spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. It must be pretty heavy. What if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow? Do you know how a torpedo works? No, can't say I do. I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator. The detonator, huh? That must be the red button. So, how do we stop it? They didn't explain anything about that in the book. Wow. They sure know a lot. Or not. This looks like just the thing. If we clamp on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. So, what does that mean exactly? It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this. I have to admit I don't understand the details, but I do want to give it a try. But before we can do that, looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh? Oh god, are we on death clock? What do the counterweights do?
Mouse, what are you doing? It's a stubborn little thing, isn't it? Quite a worthy adversary. You do know the rat is the main focus here, don't you? Okay, true. But until it's out of the way, we can't set the safety device. You're right. If only our missile was here right now. We have to get this little creature to leave somehow. Almost out of time. At this rate, we're gonna blow up the submarine. Uh-oh. You have to set that safety and keep the torpedo from detonating. Yeah, but I don't know how I'm supposed to set the safety. Wait. How?
I don't wait.
Wow, those weights were heavy enough to have the whole torpedo turnover. Now for the safety. I had the solution and immediately rewind. Oh. There, we clamped the safety on. That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? The torpedo's still gonna impact. We really can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. But hey, we're back in the ship. Crisis averted. Huh. Looks like it still hit the submarine. But it looks like it's still okay. This changes everyone's fate, including the little rat. We did it! What's the matter? You still look unhappy. Stop the torpedo. We still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right, I guess. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Camilla. We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water seeping in through the hole. I gotta get them out of here. I better go meet up with Lynn. Lights went out, but the machinery still works. Fortunately, I guess I won't run for very long. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what do we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everyone's gonna be with me now. What? Did she just like pass out again? I'll get you out of here. I think I'm gonna cry. Or whimper. I'm just in a signal in that I'm here. Before it's too late. Ooh, look at that. He's here. Up you go. I still feel really bad about Missile. Poor guy. I'm glad you're here. Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room's gonna fill up with water fast. Better get out that door as quickly as we can. We're not getting out of that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure's too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force the water is holding the door closed with. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out is up, huh? Exactly. Welcome to the engine room. You might be here a while. Alright, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if I could get it down somewhere. Oh. Good idea. Let's try that. Oh, by the way... Yeah? I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Do you have any good news for me? Let me think about that. In the meantime, could you hurry? How did I get there before? There must be a switch or something that lowers the ladder. Provided the person who didn't design sub didn't miscalculate the ladder length. I didn't even consider that. And I have to warn you... Oh yeah. I guess that ladder posture makes sense since she's also holding a child. If you died again, young lady, I swear. What was that? Looks like the water seeping is the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? The flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know, you can fix it with your power. Nah, okay, that's taking things a bit too far. Now what? Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we gotta do is open that door. And now the time limit's on. How did this happen already? Okay, she's not dead. Oh no. I think I know what's going to happen here. Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky, or we're dead and haven't realized it yet. Come on, as if the latter could be true. What now? That water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Hey, there you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say pretty bad right now. You do understand how dangerous this is, right? Of course! After all, just ask anybody how much I know about how he hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Alright, ready to create a path for these ladies? You got it! Oh boy, this is gonna be something else. I have to create something to swap a path to the 2. This is basically the endgame puzzle. Hoo boy. Wait, Transformer. Ah, that's how I got up here. No, these are pipes. I can't really use a transformer for anything, can I? Still got 2 hours after this? Somebody said that I would take like an hour at most if I stopped at 3 hours today.
A lot.
Oh, I wish I knew that before attempting to go over. Though admittedly, I guess I also forgot about stream tax. No, this was the last time I streamed this. I wonder if it would be prudent to just stop. Does that do anything? No, it's more or less the same. It's more or less the same thing. Problem is I need to make an avenue for Sissel down there, but I don't know how. So, like, the big problem right now is Sissel can't get across? Oh, there we go.
I see. Oh, damn it. There we go. How about that? Wow, this is great! Better hurry. I don't think the water's gonna wait for you. Yeah, I think that was the big one, is like I had no idea how to get Sissel on the other side. Well, at least we know the puzzle isn't timed, per se. Yeah, this is the problem I'm wondering about. Question is, how does Sissel get across? There we go. Perfect. So by closing this valve, I shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. Ah, it's a shame that those aren't two matching shapes. That would have been so perfect. I need to get the dog out of the way so, Sissel could walk around. Oh, switch isn't a trick, huh? This is... That gets Lyn out of here, but... How do we stop the gas? Is that still happening? Look at the pipes a little closer. Oh, is it alignment orientation? Look at this! If I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out. Oh, I get it, because the cracks are placed different. So each pipe sprays the steam out in a different way. Wow, I got that entirely by accident. There, how does that look? Looks great! All that horrible steam's out of the way. Alright, it's not that long. Let's try to move forward. Fuck. The missile is the goodest boy. What an amazingly loyal dog. Is that any way to ask for something? Open the door, please. Ugh, it's no use, I can't budge it. Yo, what? Hello? What's happening? The manipulator? What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. The little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down to that deep, deep sea. But I still want to try to make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light to eliminate the truth at the bottom of the deep, deep darkness. Oh, I feel like such an asshole right now.
Nuts. Squeeze.
I would love to save my current place in time. I would not like to continue playing.
Edge to death.
I'm so sorry, Jack. We will continue this Thursday, I believe, and hopefully finish it.
You're close.
I could swear somebody said that, like, if I did 3 hours tonight, it would be 1 more hour on Thursday.
Yeah, it's really. I'll tell you, it's mostly gonna be.
Admittedly, I should have probably trusted Ishkabibble, but like, man, I was kind of hoping.
Time for you to ruminate on that until Thursday.
That's the secret. I don't.
What happened?
Oh god. That was like 18 billion revelations at once, and my brain is just like gone right now.
It all comes together.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Howie's brain overheating.
Kind of is.
It's all coming together. See the steam.
Alright. Oh, I got the last Robokai, but what's our raid message?
Ghosts, they came from space.
No, the ghosts were here. It's just that space enabled us. Poor Missile. I'm so sad about Missile. Oh, fuck. Robokai died. Is anyone else online at this hour? Wow, doesn't look like it. A rare instance of, like, no one online at this hour. Yeah, Missile's death was, like, so anticlimactic. Just ran over by a fucking Frenchman.
I'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
We can all die gloriously.
I don't know if there's anyone. I guess I could, like... I think I might just call it. Probably not rate anything because I haven't really vetted any ones here. I was thinking Hina Bobina, but I've only heard of her and never actually, like, seen her.
Hinobopin is cool. You should rate her.
Alright, we could probably raid Hina. We'll use the same raid message. God, this game is so well written. Like, what the fuck?
There's a reason why a lot of people like it.
I know, it's really good. I don't want a State Farm ad, good lord. I know I am old, but like fucking hell. Tomorrow we're gonna do more Strange Journey, but then the thing I think really everyone's excited for is on Thursday we're gonna finish Ghost Trick. And then I don't know if I can do like one more game or do I just go to Final Fantasy VII Intergrade.
Depends on what game you would use as a quick break.
Yeah.
Long project.
I mean, we've done like 2 quick breaks. We had Blade, Chimera, and then this. The fuck is Hina playing? Balloon Popper to anime music.
Oh, she's is balloons.
Well, let's go introduce ourselves. Goodbye, everybody.